night.
We're ready to go, guys. We'll start whenever you can both of us. Here we go. We're ready to go. We're ready to go, guys. Okay. Come on, Mike. Come on. Yeah, no, we're here live with the mayor, Dennis Buckley. So give us a rundown of what happened last night.
Well, good morning, everybody. I just want to update you on the events as you are reporting them throughout the morning. The Beech Grove Police Department and the Fire Department was called to 2nd at Emerson and Alton around 1 a.m. last night on a report of a person shot. Upon arrival, the police department reported one person shot laying in the street and another person shot in the parking lot of the car lot located just south of the Grove Tavern. The medics assessed both patients and they were called at the scene. The scene was secured by the police department and the investigation began onto what happened. As the night progressed, they found out that there were two subjects, the two deceased subjects were casing the outside of the Grove Tavern. When they walked up to a car occupied by two security guards who were employed by the Grove Tavern, hired by the Grove Tavern for security. Sometimes it gets contagious over there, and they have security on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for the protection of the building and the neighborhood. But anyway, the two security guards had been watching the two subjects go back and forth, so one of the security guards pulled their cell phone out and was getting ready to call 911 to report these two individuals. The two individuals walked up to the car. The gentleman in the driver's seat rolled the window down. One of the two deceased subjects pulled a gun on the security guards, and the security guard sitting in the driver's seat shot both security guards and killed them right there.
And this was the security guard was a mother and her son?
The security guard, I'm finding out, the two security guards employed by a private agency were son and mom. And the son who was the one in the driver's seat.
And the son was the one who shot both of these
Yes.
people? And he shot them from the car?
From the car.
So this was not a robbery attempt of the actual Grove, this was a robbery attempt of a car outside?
Yes. The two gentlemen, or the two deceased, walked up to the car, pulled a gun on the two security guards, and said, "Give me everything you have." And they said, "We don't have anything except the cell phone." He said, "Give me your cell phone." And then the shots rang out.
And what are the ages of the two people who were shot?
The two people that were shot and killed were age 14 and age 29.
These,
Age 14 and age 29.
and the security guards, do they have any affiliation to Beech Grove Police or Indianapolis Police?
No. They're a private security firm hired by the Grove Tavern.
And once again, so just to reiterate, this was not an attempted robbery of the Grove. This happened outside. And basically, as you told me before, this is just two individuals who picked the wrong car.
Picked the wrong car.
Do you know how many shots the security guard ended up firing at the two?
I think there were a total of 4 shots. There could be more. The coroner's office is I think they're going to speak with the owner of the car lot across the street because I think a couple cars got hit by bullets, and I think they want to extract those bullets. One of them hit the fender, and one of them went through the driver's glass and out the other side.
Will there be any charges filed against the security guard who did the shooting?
No, I talked to the chief again about 20 minutes ago. Last night at the crime scene, the prosecutor's homicide attorney came out and assessed the scene. The 2 security guards were taken to the Beech Grove Police Department and interviewed by Detective Bragg. Once Detective Bragg interviewed them and he spoke with the prosecutor's office, both of those security guards were released.
The 2 people who were shot, did they have any prior convictions?
I don't know that. I do know that the gun used was stolen out of Greenwood, and the person who pulled the gun, when they walked up to the vehicle, the person that pulled the gun on the security guards was a 14-year-old kid.
So the 14-year-old pulled the gun and the 29-year-old didn't. Did the 14-year-old, was he the one who demanded, give me everything you got?
Give me everything you have.
So the 14-year-old was the person who pulled the gun and said, give me everything you have.
Yes.
Did somebody stagger at distance away from where they got shot? How far?
I don't know which one it was, but one of them fell immediately and was in the street. The other one staggered or walked, or however you want to put it, about 20 feet into the car lot and fell against a car.
Mayor Buckley, you've been really great about giving us the details, but personally, being the mayor of Beech Grove and this being a somewhat quiet community, what are your feelings right now when you hear about a 14-year-old shot and killed after a robbery attempt?
Well, it's through all of this, you have to have respect for and dignity for the deceased, no matter what they've done. And I was very happy with our police department, the way they treated those 2 gentlemen. They treated them with dignity in their bodies. I am very disheartened with society. We could do a lot better. There's something wrong when 14-year-old kids should be home. This was 1 o'clock in the morning. And I don't know who these people are. They haven't given me their names. I don't know where they're from. I don't know where they live. So as far as I know, they live here. I just don't know. They haven't released that. And I don't think they will until they notify their families.
So the 14-year-old pulled the gun on the security guard. Did the 29-year-old also have a gun?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, so there was just one gun involved.
One gun involved.
And do you know how many times each of them were hit?
I don't know. I got to be careful with that because I don't know who was who. I know one of them was hit twice in the chest. I just don't know who was who, so I can't comment on that.
And as far as the Grove, what happened at the Grove? Was it evacuated immediately after this?
No.
What happened inside?
No, I was very disappointed about that because the police department did a very good job of securing the scene immediately. It was outside the bar. And so when I got there, I met the chief there shortly after it happened. And I was very disappointed with the ownership of the Grove Tavern because they continued to do business when there's 2 people laying out in the street. So but that's a personal matter that I'll take up with the owner.
Did they impede the investigation at all?
No, very cooperative.
Did the 14-year-old ever shoot his gun? Shoot the gun?
Not that I'm aware of.
Was the gun loaded?
Yes.
What kind of gun was it?
I don't know. Don't know.
So what happens next in terms of the investigation?
What happens next is Within the next 3 or 4 days, the prosecutor's office will get with Detective Bragg. Detective Bragg will probably do a probable cause affidavit and submit it to the prosecutor, felony screening, and then I think they'll decide on which way they want to go. But it sounds to me, in speaking with the chief just a little while ago, that they will not pursue this.
So no charges, you don't think any charges will be filed?
Probably not.
Security guards?
Yeah.
What was the emotional state? You said it's a mother and her son who were the security guards.
Yeah.
What was their emotional state after this?
I don't know. They were immediately taken to the police department to be interviewed by the detectives.
Do you know if they're from Beech Grove, the security guards?
I'm unaware. They haven't released their names either. So I don't know that.
All right. Well, guys, that's the scoop right here from Beech Grove. We've heard from the mayor, Mayor Buckley, on the shooting situation last night that left 2 people deceased. Back to you guys.
I will pass on that later today, the PIO for the police department, Captain Bob Mercury, he'll release a statement, and you folks can contact him as well. He'll send it to you.
Thank you, we appreciate it.